Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. We're taking a quick look at Solana, seeing what's going on. Looks like our play out from yesterday is tentatively pulling back here as per usual, right off that 130, 131 mark. I just got to keep in mind Bitcoin, more likely than not, probably going to make a slow grind to the 85K mark. If that were to happen, then obviously we'll see a bit of a continuation higher here. But for the most part, Solana is just performing as per usual, kind of what we expect it to do. Let's take a quick look at the back end liquidation data, kind of see what's going on, take it from there. While we're waiting for that to load, I want to say thank you so much for being an amazing part of my life. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment below. Really appreciate that. And join us over at Bitunix too, folks. Nice little $8,000 newbie benefit rewards there for you. No KYC or VPN. That's half the reason why we use them. They're a phenomenal exchange. Solana, take a look here. First things first, we want to understand that 125 to 120 is that lower liquidation range. I've been talking about that being a perfect place to consider buying the dip. Just based on local lows, previous highs, there's a lot of reasons why that area of 110 to 120 is a good support. But with liquidation, that does incentivize the price to potentially pull back. However, we look at this here, right in the middle of two large liquidation zones, 120 and ultimately 138. So that's why I'm considering and leaning more towards a short in the 135 to 140 range. That would make sense considering the range bound activity we're seeing. We'd be shorting the upper range there. It's kind of what it looks like. But that's all very tentative between now and then. I don't just blindly jump into a short position on the weekend without looking at it. With us looking at it here today, we'll see if it's worthwhile now. But me personally, I'd much rather wait for a higher price point before I short if the opportunity at that point comes to pass, right? Right now, though, we can see liquidation delta is a little more bullish than bearish. That's nothing super substantial. We can see a significant amount of buying pressure at 128. That's that open interest area where people are the most averaged in within the past 24 hours, which makes sense considering that's pretty much where the price has been the entire time. So if folks are just buying the dip is basically what it's boiling down to. Take a look at the daily. I want to recognize this here. Just not going to sugarcoat it at all. There's nothing positive on the daily time frame. If anyone else is telling you about a hidden bearish or bullish divergence, it's garbage. There's nothing hidden here. It's quite clear the downtrend is still continuing until we break free from our descending trend, which at the very least is the 20-day SMA. We're not in good shape yet. Same thing as well with the RSIs. We're under 50. While we have a little bit of positivity being above our moving average, everything else is mostly bearish. Stochastic swinging down, kind of letting us know we may see a short-term pullback. MACD is converging, somewhat of a conflicting time frame, if you will, and I don't really like to see conflicting information on the daily. It's better to have a break above the RSIs and specifically the SMAs, which we don't have yet. And when we look here at the 4-hour time frame, we can recognize this is a bearish type of flag pattern. It's more of a macro perspective, but generally speaking, the concept is for it to break down inevitably. That doesn't mean it's going to go to zero. It just implies that we probably see potential double bottom. That's usually how flag patterns work out. They'll double bottom here, for example, at the local low, and continue higher. So I'd be super interested in a long in the 112 to 120 range. Just seems sensible. And you're like, well, what about the support zone? The support zones lately haven't been super awesome. Specifically when Bitcoin pulls back, you can see a lot of altcoins just not really holding super strong. That is proven to be a good support level previously, but recently it's hard to say. MACD is converging here. We're slightly above 50 in the RSI. These are not like amazing things. Okay? This is just something telling us here that, okay, we're slightly better than we are not. Right? We're about 51, 52% success rate if you're to take a long right now to the upside. That's basically what this is telling us. So it's almost a flip of a coin, and when you see coin flips, you just kind of avoid them in trading. That's really the bottom line. When we look at the Ichimoku cloud on the hourly, there's some positive, good momentum. Lagging span's free and clear, but we're still within the cloud and haven't broken above. So once more, closure above 130 could incentivize further upside. But between now and then, low volume on a weekend, I don't really trust it. Not really worthwhile. I'm still leaning more towards a short in the previous high zone, basically the local high, and somewhat of a range too for us, if you will. Right? We've seen a lot of resistance in 135, so why not short that once more? Okay, it just makes sense considering how fairly well range bound we are. Yes, we're establishing higher lows, but we're also establishing lower highs too in the relative recent past. So this is not usually a favorable sign. Okay, so I don't love it, but that's just me. I'm a little bit more on the conservative side. I take profits frequently, and I've been taking less trades lately as well. So quick congrats to our community. We secured some profits on our Litecoin trade before it turned around on us. Bitcoin as well. We had 2 trades open, 42, 43% near protocol, etc. We even had an SCY trade as well that was closed roughly 3 days ago. So it's been a nice profitable month for us, but nothing like super substantial. It's not like a monumentally amazing month. It's just kind of the way the market is right now, folks. It's a lot of chopped salad. So you just kind of take the wins when you can get them. That's a simple way to understand it. I hope you learned something today. Make sure you tune into our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. I'll have a playout chart available there for you if you're watching this video. It's up already. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Look forward to seeing the next one. Take care of yourself out there. Bye-bye.